now, it is my pleasure to introduce Cesar Esmeraldi, the USF Student Body President and member of the Board of Trustees.
Good morning. Nice. Okay. Good morning, graduates, families, faculty, alumni, and everyone present here today. I'm Cesar Esmeraldi, and I had the honor of serving as student body president at the University of South Florida. Today's a special day. You graduates are making your families proud, starting new journeys, careers, following your dreams. And it's with great pleasure that we gather to celebrate a moment none of us will ever forget. After all, not everyone can say they graduated from an institution that belongs to the AAU. If you have friends that go to school about an hour away from here, they can say that. And whether you know what that means or not, it doesn't matter. You cannot brag about it. So let's get a round of applause to our 2023 fall class. You know, literally the first question I heard after becoming student body president was, what's your commencement speech going to look like? And in all honesty, I didn't know what I was going to have for dinner that night. So like any college student, I went to Chipotle. I love Chipotle. And on the way back home, I called my parents to talk about commencement. I realized that graduation goes beyond a degree you hang on your wall, and it's more than 4 years of going to the Ivy, Bears, McDintons, and turning assignments in between. It's the recognition of hard work and sacrifices for our students and their families, which goes way back. And university graduation is that iconic moment that turns all the preparation for us to become who we really want to be into a reality. And becoming who we are is not a lonely path. It demands family support. It's a collective project, and it must be a celebration for our boast and our hurt. You know, remember when your parents used to take you to music classes or basketball competitions or field trips when you were young? Or when they would not leave you alone, asking what clubs you signed up for in high school or how college applications were going. All of that was a part of a plan and happened for a reason. And the reason was for you to be here today, graduating. Now, let's take a moment to analyze your journey. I always like to do a little rewind. You came to USF as a freshman or transfer, ready to live your college experience, right? Well, we all know it was nothing like we expected. Through hard times of the pandemic, isolation and masks were the words we heard the most. We lived through such isolation dorms, saw hurricanes, and the prices for gas double. And together we watched LeBron's hairline give up on him. Still the greatest. But most importantly, y'all made it through our online classes, and you're here today. And though it began like that, our 2023 class thrived. You've done and witnessed some of the greatest achievements in recent history. Now, I want everyone to get hyped up now. We saw Tom Brady join our Bucks in the Bay and bring us a title. Our boats went crazy and won the Stanley Cup twice. And now my favorite. We have a bowl-eligible football team and a stadium on the way. Oh, y'all clap for that one. And I'm truly hoping to see all of you there in our home as alumni in a few years. And thanks to the commitment and hard work of students and faculty, alongside a visionary administration, USF is now an AAU institution. Our degree holds a heavier weight, and it is prestigious, like President La mentioned, as only the top 3% of institutions in the United States and Canada belong to AAU. Our academic skills are recognized like never before. Now, we always hear that college is the time of our lives. We meet and learn from staff and faculty after reading so much about them and rate my professor. We make friendships that will be forever remembered. perhaps even meet the love of our lives. And mine is here somewhere, and it's Rocky, for sure. But college, especially here at USF, it's an experience that goes beyond what you add to your resume. We've had the privilege to be a part of a campus life where there's a gigantic range of learning opportunities. Throughout these 4 or so years, we grew together, and USF offered us amazing ways to assimilate knowledge and to become critical thinkers. And that's something my parents will always tell me, and I think it's great, that no one can ever take education and values away from you. And that's probably what makes graduating USF so special. Not only we shape the USF community as students, USF shapes us through the education, connections, and relationships formed here. We should always be ambitious and hope that what's coming next is even better than what we've achieved. So it's a good thing that college is for a limited time. You always remember these years at the time when you grew to become who you are and the bridge to your successful future. Now it's time you all explore the world for you to bring assets to your professional environment and to our society. It will depend solely on you how far you're going from now on. It will depend on your creativity, audacity, and willing to deliver more. It's time for you to impact the world and make it all happen. And I always add this quote because I love it. And the great words of Thomas Jefferson: if you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Therefore, keep pushing and working hard. I'm sure it'll make us all very proud. Congratulations again, and as always, go Bulls. And now, I'll introduce the great Provost and Executive Vice President, Dr. Prasant Mahapatra.
Thank you, Caesar. It's always very inspiring for our students.